The Book of Proverbs, a wellspring of divine wisdom, provides profound insights into how to lead a virtuous and meaningful life. Imbued with timeless truths, it imparts teachings that guide us to walk paths of righteousness, peace, and prosperity. Immersing oneself in these divine aphorisms not only elevates one's understanding but also molds character, refines conduct, and cultivates discernment. To seek wisdom is to step into the light, illuminating our life's journey. Here are some of these profound verses from the Book of Proverbs that extol the virtue of wisdom. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 5. A wise man will hear and increase learning, and a man of understanding will attain wise counsel. Proverbs chapter 2 verse 6. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 7. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 13. Happy is the man who finds wisdom, and the man who gains understanding. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 35. The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the legacy of fools. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 5. Get wisdom, get understanding, do not forget, nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom. And in all your getting, get understanding. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 1. My son, pay attention to my wisdom. Lend your ear to my understanding. Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Proverbs chapter 7 verse 4. Say to wisdom, you are my sister, and call understanding your nearest kin. Proverbs chapter 8 verse 11. For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things one may desire cannot be compared with her. Proverbs chapter 8 verse 33. Hear instruction and be wise, and do not disdain it. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 9. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 12. If you are wise for yourself, and if you scoff, you will bear it alone. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 1. A wise son makes a glad father, but a foolish son is the grief of his mother. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 8. The wise in heart will receive commands, but a prating fool will fall. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 14. Wise people store up knowledge, but the mouth of the foolish is near destruction. Proverbs chapter 10 verse 31. The mouth of the righteous brings forth wisdom, but the perverse tongue will be cut out. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 29. He who troubles his own house will inherit the wind, and the fool will be servant to the wise of heart. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 30. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, and he who wins souls is wise. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 8. A man will be commended according to his wisdom, but he who is of a perverse heart will be despised. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he who heeds counsel is wise. Proverbs chapter 12 verse 18. There is one who speaks like the piercings of a sword, but the tongue of the wise promotes health. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 1. A wise son heeds his father's instruction, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 14. The law of the wise is a fountain of life, to turn one away from the snares of death. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 1. The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands the foolish one tears hers down. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 6. A scoffer seeks wisdom and does not find it, but knowledge is easy to him who understands. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 8. The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 16. A wise man fears and departs from evil, but a fool rages and is self-confident. Proverbs chapter 14 verse 33. Wisdom rests in the heart of him who has understanding, but what is in the heart of fools is made known. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 2. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, but the mouth of the fool gushes folly. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 7. The lips of the wise disperse knowledge, but the heart of the fool does not do so. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 24. The way of life wins upward for the wise, that he may turn away from hell below. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 33. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 16. How much better to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 23. The heart of the wise teaches his mouth, and adds learning to his lips. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 31. The silver-haired head is a crown of glory, if it is found in the way of righteousness. Proverbs chapter 17 verse 2. A wise servant will rule over a son who causes shame, and will share an inheritance among the brothers. Proverbs chapter 17 verse 24. Wisdom is in the sight of him who has understanding, but the eyes of a fool are on the ends of the earth. These selected verses from the Book of Proverbs offer profound insights and counsel on the pursuit and application of wisdom. Remember, wisdom is more than knowledge. It's about understanding, discerning, and applying what we know for a righteous, meaningful, and fulfilled life. May these verses guide you on your journey to wisdom. Please like, share, and subscribe.